Welcome back. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy is expected to address the Canadian Parliament today. He landed in Canada yesterday for an unannounced visit. This comes after Zelenskyy wrapped up a busy day of meetings in Washington with President Biden and lawmakers here in the U.S. from both sides of the aisle. And officials say Ukraine launched a missile attack this morning, hitting the headquarters of Russia's Black Sea Fleet in Crimea. CBS News senior foreign correspondent Holly Williams went to Ukraine for 60 minutes to track American weapons and money going into the country. She joins us here in Studio 57. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
There's a lot to get into here. I want to start with this. Was the trip, Zelensky's trip to the U.S., considered a success?
That's really interesting. I guess you'd have to speak to the Ukrainians about that. They're clearly pretty worried that there's political division in the U.S. about continued funding for Ukraine. So the U.S. has promised $113 billion worth of support for Ukraine. It's already delivered about $70 billion in both military and non-military aid. And it's becoming this hot political issue. So you have some hardline Republicans saying we should cut off all funding to Ukraine. They don't want to approve this supplemental $20 billion or so that's been requested by the Biden administration. And then you have some other Republicans saying we just need more oversight. What we discovered filming this 60 Minutes piece, which is on this weekend, is that there is already a lot of American oversight. I mean, US officials inside Ukraine, not just looking at databases, not just making sure that the weapons come over the border, but actually going to Ukrainian military warehouses and checking that the weapons that are supposed to be there are actually there. And US officials say that there is not a single substantiated case of an American weapon being diverted. That said, though, Ukraine is plagued by corruption. I mean, Ukrainians will tell you that. President Zelenskyy will tell you that. The man and woman on the street will tell you that. What we're seeing, though, in recent months looks like a really widespread crackdown on corruption inside Ukraine. And what our reporting found is that there were 170 arrests of Ukrainian officials this year alone, including senior military figures. So some people will look at that and say, well, that shows how bad the corruption problem is. But many of the people we spoke to in Ukraine said this shows that we're serious about fighting corruption.
They're cracking down.
Yeah, even while we're fighting Russia, we're doing combat with corruption.
Interesting. I wonder, this is something that I think a lot of U.S. taxpayers are thinking of when we approve more money to give to Ukraine is where are those dollars going? How is it being spent?
So that was the whole point of this piece, right? Some really basic journalism about where your tax dollars going. So there's more than $40 billion that's already been delivered to Ukraine in military assistance. Now, those weapons are game changers. They're really helping to destroy part of the Russian military. And if you talk to a lot of experts, they'll say that it's in America's interest to teach Vladimir Putin a lesson, to stop him taking a bite out of other countries and destabilizing Europe. But what we were most surprised by was the non-military aid. Now, I don't want to give that away, but it blew us away. And I've been spending time in Ukraine for years. I've been in and out of the country since the invasion started. So please watch 60 Minutes on Sunday night because it's your money. And you should know how it's being spent.
And I wonder when you're there and you're speaking to people who are on the ground in Ukraine, whether they're aware of the division here in the U.S. in Congress and how they feel about those conversations that are ongoing and hearing some Republican lawmakers saying, no, we don't want to give any more money to Ukraine.
Yeah, look, I think a lot of Ukrainians know. They know that this is already a political issue. They know about this battle that's brewing in Washington, and they know that Ukrainian funding, Ukrainian support is likely to be an issue at the next presidential election as well. Look, I think the bottom line for Ukrainians is they seem to be willing to fight to their last man and last woman, but without continued US support, it's likely that this conflict will be much bloodier for them. And a lot of people think it's going to be very difficult for them to defeat Russia without continued American support.
Okay. Well, a really important story. We can't wait to watch. Holly Williams, thanks so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And you can stream more of Holly's reporting on Ukraine's use of U.S. aid on 60 Minutes Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on CBS News.